Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Vinaxius, and we are playing Hearthstone Arena Into the Pit. We are 2-1 now. Our last game we lost to a mage who performed a very well-timed flame strike to turn the game around in her favor. And I don't know if there was anything I could do about that. I think I made some misplays in that game for sure. But, now we're against a shaman, so flame strike's not something we have to worry about. But this is obviously a not particularly solid draw for our first time, I think, actually. I remember our last two games having really good starting hands. And you know what? I'll have to take it, I guess, right? Obviously, I was hoping for some of my many 2-mana cards, which is not appearing to be happening for me right now. We'll have some solid plays going into the middle phases of the game, but a shaman with the coin will be able to make some scary things happen, and I don't really have an answer for the City Swampers at this point in time. I'm going to have to deal with trading it for the raid leader, I think. Unless I decide to Perdition Blade and then kill it. Which might be what happens. Honestly, Perdition Blade is a solid play now. So is Doomsayer. How should we conduct this? We can Perdition Blade, deal 1 damage to the Searing Totem and 1 damage to the Acidic Swamp Ooze, and that'll take us to turn 4. I don't see a way for him to kill Doomsayer without committing a lot of time, though. So I'm kind of comfortable with doing the Doomsayer and seeing what happens. I think we can get a little bit more efficiency out of Perdition's Blade. And also, when Doomsayer kills everything, our turn 4 is solid with either Chilled Yeti or Stone Moon Guardian, so I don't see a lot of answers for the Shaman right now. So he's going to settle for swinging at me for some damage, which is fine. Doomsayer's going to wet the board, and with nothing much on the field, I'm going to chill into Yeti for the most damage that I can get. He only has 3 mana this turn due to the overload of Stoneforged Axe, which means that he can, well, still play something out, I'm sure. I'm at a pretty solid health disadvantage at this point, though. Ooh. What I think I'll do... Oh, then Cult Master's going to die, though, you know? We can take a lot of damage from Perdition's Blade, and that does not sound like a good idea. Let's... I don't know. Oh, let's Darkscale Healer. What am I talking about? Darkscale Healer puts the Yeti back up at 5 health, and we'll swing at the Shaman. There we go. That took way longer than it should have for me to come to that decision, because it should be a pretty easy decision to make. Unfortunately, I am not the brightest sometimes, I guess. Next turn, 6 mana. We'll see if he plays out things I want to kill with my creatures, which will result in my creatures dying, in which case I'd do Cult Master. If not, I'll Raid Leader Perdition's Blade, probably, and that'll get a lot of damage on the field. Right now, the board's looking solidly in my favor. And I feel like the Shaman's probably on his back foot.
I've got a huge guy.
Obviously, the Stormpet Commando is going to deal with that very effectively. And he really wants this Chilled Yeti dead, I must say. Do I want it dead? I don't think so. I can get some cute damage off with Perdition's Blade Battlecry. And we are going to go on the offensive here and start swinging with everything we have. Next turn, 7 mana. We'll only be able to play one of the cards in our hand currently, and it's probably going to be Windfairy Harpy, I'd guess. Obviously things can change here. Ah, it gets a second Stormforged Axe. I think I will play a Cult Master here in exchange for Chill and Jetty for the Elemental. So let's do that. We'll see what card we draw out of it. And an Acidic Swamp Ooze is something that can be played.
Here we go.
And we will destroy the Unbound Elemental. I'm trying to cover it up, but I thought that Unbound Elemental was going to die to my Chill and Jetty because I forgot my raid leader was dead. Awkward. But you know what? I came out with the truth eventually, and so, you know, you could give me a little bit of credit for that. I will, in fact, buff up my Cult Master, and then play Defender of Argus between these two here. And then what? End my turn? I can get one more card draw out of the Cult Master here. I feel like I should have buffed something else up, maybe. Just end our turn, but then things might die. I'm going to trade for the Earth Elemental here. Just get one card draw, which is fine. And I will, in fact, take Betrayal. Maybe I'll end my turn here, and we'll see what he does. Hopefully he doesn't kill my Cult Master now, because the whole point is to try to keep the Cult Master alive, you know? I'm being too conservative here, he only has 7 health. Oh my gosh. I think I should have just killed the Earth Elemental and then I'd have enough threat on the board to potentially kill the Shaman. If he like buffs it back up to full health now, that's gonna be a bit of a problem. Like, why do I need cards if I can just kill him? I think I am not adjusting my priorities in accordance with the situation on the field. That's okay though, I'm hopeful that we can pull out a victory here. He's on the back foot for sure. Especially with the Earth Elemental causing him to only have 5 mana this turn. It's a little bit of a not so fantastic situation for him. Alright.
Well played.
That will be our victory here, putting us up at 3-1, and we are steadily leveling up as a rogue. We started this at like level 2, and I think I'm sorta getting comfortable-ish. I'm not really playing many combo cards. I basically have the Perdition's Blade and this Zodtown scrub. That dude. I don't remember what he's called. Defias Bandit. What I'm really noticing and enjoying about these arena runs is that I seem to be getting matched up against different classes every game, which is cool, I like it. Youthful Brewmaster and Novice Engineer are solid cards, and just as I was hoping for, we get a Defender of Argus, which I also enjoy quite a bit.
The pleasure is mine.
The question now is whether or not I want to quickly play the Novice Engineer here. It'll make for a turn 2 play followed by a turn 3 play for sure, and I think that's good enough for me.
Job done.
Obviously it doesn't put out very much threat on the board or anything, but if he just hero powers, I can exchange it and then play out the Youthful Brewmaster. That'll be cute. He does do that.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, I'll take it. Pretty happy with that.
With me, friend.
And I'll get another card draw on my turn 3 unless somehow my situation ends up changing. We shall see. The secret is scary of a paladin.
Reporting for duty.
We are not entirely sure what it is. And it doesn't change anything. We're going to play Novice Engineer. We do get our card draw, which is nice. We'll attack the paladin and we'll see what the secret is.
Job done.
That's a good noble sacrifice for sure. Got pretty decent efficiency out of that. And now I'm thinking maybe I'll play like a Chillwind Yeti and stuff before I do the Defender of Argus. Yeah. I'd say that's good idea. So we will do it. And I don't want to lose my Gnomish Inventor for like nothing. Novice Engineer, sorry. Gnomish Inventor is a 2/4 for 4 mana. On our turn 5. Oh gosh. Chewin' Yeti's going to die. Yep. Into nothing but a silver-handed hoot. How tragic. And he's actually going to kill... That's an interesting sequence to be, well, doing that in. I think it's worth it to defend Creeper here and mitigate some damage. And then on our turn 6, it depends on if the bear's alive. It probably will be, in which case I'm not super comfortable with playing Hogger out. Oh goodness. The bear's not even going to lose its Divine Shield here, which is unfortunate.
Reporting for duty.
How do we want to do this then? Doomsayer could just wipe the board. Which would be funny, but probably not very efficient. Let's play a Spiteful Smith. Well, at least proc his Enrage if we decide to just straight up do damage to the bear. He has 7 mana, which is scary, and I'm not playing my cards out quickly enough, I don't think. We can buff up the Spiteful Smith quite significantly, though. We'll see.
The gates are open.
Oof, Lord of the Arena, too. Crazy. That's crazy talk. So many cards and so seemingly few decisions. Let's Shattered Sun Cleric for sure. That'll buff this guy out of the kill range of Lord of the Arena. Now with 4 mana we have a couple decisions to make. Defender of Argus, I think, is a decent call here. Yeah, let's do it. And then we kill that one. And I predict that the Spiteful Smith will then proceed to die. But we got the Lord of the Arena killed. We have a decent number of creatures on the board now. At long last. Oof, Consecration. The bear's still going to be alive, which is an absolutely ridiculous thing. I do not want that bear to be alive, obviously. And he has another True Silver Champion. Look at how much health he regens out of it, too. It's a very good card, even though it only has, like, 2 durability. This bear is still alive. It is ridiculous. If I play out Hogger now, he's going to die, and I don't want Hogger to die. I don't want a Doomsayer, do I? How do we get this bloody thing off the field? Let's play a Doomsayer. Screw it. Doomsayer, Assassin's Blade, end our turn, and see what he decides to do. He'll swing at me with the bear, I'd imagine. He can kill the Doomsayer, but then he loses the durability on his True Silver Champion, which is what I was worried about, because then I'd be able to play Hogger in relative safety. And I want Hogger to be safe because he's my buddy.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Yep. That's a heck of a bear. At this point, that bear has to die, and I have no idea how I'm going to do it. Oh gosh, I need to play a taunt. I need to, like... Oh no. I think I'm going to lose this one. I don't see a lot that I can do about, well, the current situation. This stupid bear! Holy crap. Honestly, if we exchange damage, we die next turn. Straight up. There's not a lot I can do. Silvermoon Guardian. Dark Giant Boar. Right now we take 9, 10. We die next turn.
Well
Good
played.
game. I'm just gonna...
I just
There's nothing I can do there to mend my situation. That was a good game by the Paladin, I'd say. That bear was very frustrating. We'll say that much. And currently our pattern is just like 1 win, 1 loss. And so, I don't know, maybe we'll pull out a 4th win at least before we drop out. But things are definitely looking to be on the back foot here. Thank you very much for watching and for joining me on this adventure. I appreciate your support and the time you've invested, and I will see you next time.